So got that bucket done, 3-foot bucket. I already done used the hook on the back of the 2-foot bucket. I used it yesterday to hook, well, I don't know when y'all will be watching this, but to move my gooseneck out of a hole where it was going to be too wet for me to hook up. And hooked a chain, one of the safety chains, to it and picked it up with it, and I actually tracked right out of the hole with it, no problem. You know, the machine handled it fine. I can't say enough about the Kubota, the KX 057-4. That's a good machine. I've never had any machine that I've never had to do something on brand new, but I've literally not done anything to that machine except run it. I've got 35 hours. I had that thing 2 weeks. It's got 35 hours on it already. I will end up putting a lot more hours on that machine than on my tractor. A lot more hours. I didn't really talk much in this video. I never dreamed that me doing some welding would spark so many comments back at me on different things. The thing about welding or farming or logging or, you know, fishing, hunting, there's so many different ways you can do it. So many different ways you can do it. There's so many different techniques. Never once in my videos on any of my stuff have I said my way is the only way to do it. And you'll never hear me say that. I'm a big advocate of thinking outside the box. You're only limited by your imagination. A lot of people limit themselves by their imagination, and they tend to not use it. And I try not to be like that. I try to encourage that. And one thing you'll never see me do in the comments on anybody else's channel is getting on them for how they're doing something. Here in our area, in every area, everything's done a little bit unique. Y'all seen me run the water line there in the previous video. You don't see any black pipe running around here, black poly pipe. There used to be a long time ago. Everything here is pretty much PVC, primarily PVC. You see some PEX stuff, but it's so much easier to handle and fool with those 20-foot sections down through there like that. Just go on together, throw them in the hole, cover it up. I mean, you know, if you were fooling with the poly pipe, you would have had to unroll it and drag it all the way down through there. And you still got to dig the hole, and you still got to cover it up. So, I mean, I really don't see the deal on that. Creek crossings. Thank God. That big old beetle right there. Thank goodness we don't have some of the things that some of y'all deal with in other areas, and I can't help that. It's just not like that here in our area. We don't have to worry about the stuff like that. I had one gentleman say that I probably burnt 2 tanks of fuel digging that trench down through there. Actually, I didn't even burn a half a tank of fuel digging that trench. And so the machine, and I did all the clearing with it too, which y'all will see a video on that if you hadn't already seen it. But I enjoy pedaling. I've had a lot of positive comments on the fabricating and stuff like that. People like that stuff. People like that stuff. They like to see the equipment run and things like that. Logging videos, the reason why you hadn't seen the logging stuff is because we hadn't been working. It's been too wet. We have been getting hammered with rain again. I do have a little bit of logging stuff filmed, but I'll get it out later. But I can come down here. This is Cotton Top 3. This is Tim's space right here where you're at, and it's away from the house. It's 350 something feet from the house, which I don't have any problem with the house, but it's way off the road. So I don't even hear no cars going by. Only look at my phone if I want to look at my phone, and so it's just kind of my space, you know what I mean? And I enjoy coming down here. I enjoy looking at the things I've got that surround me, you know, the different things hanging on the walls and stuff like that, because they mean different things to me. You know, like I look at the deer heads over there, like I am, and I remember each and every one of those deer that I killed over there, and just and everything's got a story. You know what I mean? So I can come down here and I can get in my own little world and just kind of chill out. You are going to see a lot more excavator work. I am wanting to do more of that. Water lines, culverts, small clearing type stuff. Mainly I want to do tree work. That's the main thing that I'm after, is tree takedown and stuff like that. That's really what I really want to do, but I'll kind of do anything. You know, that's the stuff that I like to do. Years ago, when I was a kid, very small kid, we've had 2 different backhoes. Our very first backhoe was a Ford 535, and it wasn't actually a true, well, it was a backhoe, but it was kind of mated together, and it had the 4 levers on the back that ran the backhoe, and then had the 2 little outrigger levers on it. It originally was started out like an industrial type tractor, and then had a backhoe added to it, and it was a good machine. And I can remember when I was real young, probably before I was 10, I got sent to do a lot of different jobs with it. There's no telling how many field lines I ran with that machine. There's no telling how many water lines I dug with that thing. I dug a bunch of septic tanks with it. Did I know what I was doing? There's no way I knew what I was doing. Never had a laser, never had a level, never had nothing. I just dug it because I was instructed that's what I was supposed to do. Get on a tractor, drive it here, and do this for this guy. And that's what I did. I didn't know nothing. I just got the PVC, had the glue, glued it, twisted it together. That's that. Never had to go back to fix anything that was done. Nobody told me how to do it. I was just instructed, son, you go here and do this and do that. And that's what I did. Endless ditches that I dug, and clearing too on house lots and stuff like that. And just had to do it because of being told to do it. You know, and that's the way everything's been done to me. It's just been just like, you know, here, do it. You know, well, no YouTube or no internet or anything like that. And am I a professional? No, I'm not. It is funny when I have these people from these other loyal fans, some loyal fans from these other channels come over and just wear me out on different stuff. And I sure hope none of my people ever do that on anybody else's channel. I mean, we're all out here and got our own channels and stuff like that. But I deal with quite a bit of stuff like that, crossover stuff from some other channels. You know, kind of like I'm kind of stepping on somebody, you know, some fans' toes or something, you know, and they don't like it because I got an excavator and I'm doing some digging, you know, and everything like that, you know. But it is what it is, and I enjoy filming, man. I enjoy putting this stuff out there for everybody to see. My background is a photography background. My granddaddy was a professional photographer here in Columbus, so that's where all my film background comes from. Been playing with cameras since I was a little bitty thing, and it all just clicked with me. It all just clicked with me on what to do. Little 120 Brownie cameras, black and white is what I fuck with. So just a little bit of my history. I hope y'all enjoy watching me build that and do that. So be kind to each other, man. Be kind. We're all in this thing called life together. You know what I mean? And you only get what you give. You only get what you give. So we'll catch y'all later. Love all y'all. Later, taters.